Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing you how to make Christmas decorations and pot fruits. I've got 4 items. I've got some Christmas lights here, so we've got a bell Christmas light, a shooting star Christmas light, and also a Christmas tree Christmas light. And over here we've got a candy cane decoration. You can use that for whatever. And over here you've got simple Wreath that you can hang up on the doors, like them, I don't know, you're supposed to kiss under them I think, I don't know what they're called. But you hang them above doors on Christmas and stuff. And also the last thing, which is this star. Now I can't really make it much bigger. Now this is the best star I could come up with, like in terms of a small design. Sure, if you made a massive star, you could actually make it look like even and everything. But with this one, the top's a bit bigger than the rest of the star. So it really wedges that really make a star, so I had to kind of opt for this design. So the first thing I'm going to go over how to make is Christmas lights. Now, I'm not going to redo them because it's annoying. I don't have any neon wires left and I don't really want to ruin these ones, but I'm going to kind of explain what I did to get the shape. Before you start, for these Christmas lights you'll need 2 orange wires for the bell, 2 green wires and a red wire for the bell. For this one you'll need 2 yellow neon wires, and for this one you'll need 2 green neon wires, 2 orange neon wires and also yellow neon wire, and also 3 levers as well. Over here for this Christmas light, what you'll need to do is put a lever there, and then at the bottom get an orange neon wire and start threading it around in a bell shape. So you'll make the bottom of the bell first, and then you go up and make an oval shape and continue downwards until you've got a good enough angle, try and line up to the other side. And then you'll start going down again and make the bottom of the bell and then connect it up to the end. And then over here what you'll do is connect another orange wire there so it connects to them ones, and then make a semicircle shape to create the bell, or the bell thing, I don't know what it's called. But once you've done that, get a normal wire and then connect it to the orange neon wire there and kind of thread it up towards the middle, and this will connect all of these neon wires here. And for the first one, it's probably best just to do the red neon wire first. So what you'll need to do is connect it to that normal wire, make I guess a diagonal square shape, and that would be the middle of the bell. And then you'll get 2 neon green wires, and then you'll make a leaf shape with it, so you'll connect it to there. Make a leaf shape by just doing diagonals and then making a weird star thing at the end and then connecting it back. And then you'll do the same thing over here, you'll do zigzags and make a leaf shape, then connect it to the end, and that's how you create a bell. It's possible to glitch out wire maybe in the orange one. Yeah, I think that turned out pretty alright. I mean, it looks nice. You can just hang it on a wall if you want to. The next neon wire decoration is a shooting star. So you'll start off with a lever at the bottom, and the first thing that you'll do is you get a neon wire there and create a triangle shape going inwards there. Then you'll start coming up here and then rounding it off into I don't know how to explain this, but you see what I'm doing. It kind of rounds off into the shooting star trail, and then you'll come up here and then make the star shape you'll get to about here before the neon wire runs out. And then once you've done half a star shape there, you'll get another neon wire, and then you'll start making the last star shape and then connect it at the end there. And then you'll do the same thing, you'll kind of widen the shooting star trail out and then connect it to the bottom of the wire about there. And that's how you make the shooting star trail. And for the final neon wire decoration, what you'll need to do is you'll first need to get an orange neon wire and make an L shape with it here, and then go and get another orange neon wire and then connect it to there, and basically just go straight up to match the other place. The reason I'm not doing one single neon wire is that then I can connect these 2 green neon wires to each side of this. And then go and get 2 neon green wires, and then basically make like half of a Christmas tree. So you'll go in a triangle shape, then do that, then you make the triangle shape a bit shorter, lift up again, and then you'll do a final triangle shape, make it short, and then connect it to the end, and then basically drag the neon wire down here to see if it's like in the middle. And once you've kind of got to the top, press enter, and that should be the first part. And then kind of do the same thing with this green neon wire on this side, and that should be good. And then on the top you'll get 1 yellow neon wire and make a simple star shape by kind of dragging it out like this. And that should be good. And you'll be able to catch up at the end there to make that neon wire there. Okay, so that's how you make 3 Christmas neon wire decorations. If you look online and find some reference pictures, you can try and make some different ones, I'm sure. If you BRS office, you can make plenty of ones. For me, this was just a struggle because it's like annoying trying to plan out the neon light decorations beforehand, because you need to connect all the wires up and everything. It wouldn't be so bad if you could just turn on the neon wires without using like levers and other wires to connect it with, but you know, it doesn't matter. Okay, so next thing I'll show you guys how to make is this star. Okay, for this star you'll either need some sinister wood or some simple gold wood or anything. Okay, the first thing you'll need to do is go and get a 1/1 times 1 wedge, and then place a 1/1 wedge on the floor like that, and then rotate it, and then place it there, and that will be the bottom of the star. It's kind of where the bottom of the star it kind of screws up, and I wanted to like change it, but it's like the best I can do on a small scale. Honestly, it'd probably be better to use a neon wire to like create a star, but I'm trying to create like a structured star. And then place a 1/1 wedge at the side of the bottom 1/1 wedge like this. I'm gonna kind of zoom in to show you what I mean, because it's kind of hard to explain where it goes, but kind of flip it and then place it at the opposite end like this. Rotate the wedge, and then do the same thing over here. Just place a 1/1 wedge over here like that, and then press B, and then go and get a 1/2 times 1 wedge, and then basically put the 1/2 wedge one stud above the bottom 1/1 wedges like this, and then rotate it, and then do the same thing, put it there and connect it to be the top of the star, so it creates a triangle shape. And then once you've placed all of them wedges, go and get a teeny floor blueprint, and then basically slot 2 teeny floors in here where these gaps are. And then once you've done that, fill it in with either sinister or goldwood, and then the star should look like that when it's done. You can put it on a tree or a wall or anything. Okay, so the next thing I'll show you guys how to make is that candy cane over there. Okay, for this candy cane, the first thing that you need to do is go and get a small floor. And all you'll basically do is place 8 small floors on top of each other. Just going upwards, as you can see the different layers of the candy cane. Just keep placing until you've got 8 small floors on top of each other, or I guess 7 small floors. And then once you've placed 8 small floors, what you need to do is basically, for every 2 small floors you need to do a different colour, so either red or white. And then once you've done that, I'm going to show you guys how to do this part here. I was going to show you guys how to do it all in one go, but it would have been too many blueprints honestly. So once you've filled them blueprints in, I'll show you guys how to do that part. Okay, so once you've filled that in, what you need to do is go into wedges, and then go and get a 2/2 times 1 wedge, and then place 2 on top of the candy cane like this, so it looks kind of like a knife. And then go and get a small floor, and then place 2 of them along the 2/2 times 1 wedges like this, so it's kind of like a top of a telephone. And then go and get the 2/2 times 1 wedges again, and then place 2 of them, I guess, on top of the small floors, if that makes sense. Well, at the side of the small floors. That's the best I can explain it, so it looks like this. And then finally you're going to get the small floors again. And then underneath the 2/2 times 1 wedges plus 2 small floors like this. And that should be how you make the candy cane. And then basically do the same thing. So you'd either fill them 2 wedges in with red wood or white wood, and then basically fill these sections in with different colours of red and white. And that should be how you make a candy cane. So I'm going to put these pieces back and show you what it looks like when it's done. Anyway, that's how you make the candy cane. I think it looks pretty cool. You can just kind of put it around the house if you want. Sorry about the bin lorry in the background there. Okay, so the next thing I'll show you guys how to make is this Wreath now. Maybe you can glitch some neon wires there to add some like berries, but I can't really think of any kind of way to add berries around it except without using like teeny tiles, but that would be like too massive. So if you can find a way to like maybe add berries, then feel free to. Okay, so the first thing you'll need to do is get a teeny floor. And then basically place a teeny floor on the floor like that, or a wall or whatever. And then place another teeny floor on top, one stood away like that. And then do the same at the other side, like this. And then place another teeny floor on top like that to create a cross shape, or like a mini flower. And then go and get a 1/1 times 1 wedge. Rotate it and slot in the bottom like that, and then rotate it again and then slot in the other bottom to fill in these gaps here. And it should be like a bottom of a wheel. And then rotate it and then place 2 1/1 wedges on top of these teeny floors to fill in these gaps like this. And then once you've done that, press B. And then fill it in with green wood. Also maybe you can do like a wire hanging off if you want to like hang the Wreath or whatever. And maybe try and make some berries around it with like loose wood or something, if that's like possible. Anyway, fill that in with green wood. And then once you've done that, I'll show you guys around all these items. Okay, so I've filled that in. And this is the first item, which is a Wreath, which you can like hang above a door or something. And you've also got the candy cane here. You can just like put that in a garden somewhere, maybe like add some Christmas lights around it to decorate it. My favourite things, which are the neon wire decorations or the Christmas lights. You've got a bell, and you've got a shooting star, and you've got a Christmas tree here. And then over here you've got the final decoration, which is just a simple star. Anyway, that's how you make Christmas decorations. Thanks for watching, and bye.